So, how to make predictions without using a chart. So, I have a great story. Just this past weekend, I was at my farmhouse with my wife and family. And then my wife's friend called and said, "Hey, listen, I'm passing by and your guy's house is in the way. Can I stop by?" It's like, "Yeah." Because she was in a different state. So she came. I was working in my, office at the farmhouse doing my readings. And then I came out when they were in the middle of a conversation. And, my wife is like, "Why don't you ask him something? He's an astrologer. Ask him something." It's like, no. And then, it's like, nobody's just going to start blatantly asking you something because it's the first time you met somebody's husband or somebody's spouse. But then I noticed that moon and sun were in this, or moon and Mars were in the sky, directly conjunct. This was evening time, 6, 7, something like that. I just started saying things. I'm like, "Does your husband love cooking?" Foodie, loves cooking. She's like, "He's the only one who cooked because he passed away." Okay. She's like, "He's the only one who cooked. I never cooked. I let him cook. He was a great chef." I'm like, "Did he love traveling?" He loved traveling. He probably wasn't a traveling related work. He was a truck driver and loved taking his Harley out to go on road trips. I also said, "Was he dating somebody previous to you who had a child?" That's when you should see her laugh. Then I also said, "Does he love birds?" He either loves birds or cats. That's another why she's like, she showed me something on her phone, which clearly indicated that he loved doves. Like the doves that you fly after when you get married. He loved those things. And then I said, "Does he have a beard?" All of those things. Like literally, I didn't have to look at her chart. I was just spontaneously coming out, okay, to start getting the stove ready for dinner and all that. But then in there, I just started having a conversation. But without looking at her chart, without doing anything, but just knowing that, she must maybe curious, and then seeing what was in the sky up above, directly above in zenith, moon and Mars. That was like my prashna. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say something. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fine. What is she gonna do? Eat my dinner? But this is how you do. This is how beautiful astrology becomes without even using the chart. Thank you.